Good Tuesday morning to all of you. I hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful sunny morning this morning. So, as I walk into work every day, I have a dry erase board on the door of my office. And last year, some of the youth wrote notes all over the door or all over the board. I actually even had a parent who told me I needed a hand turkey, and I love it so very much. So I haven't erased that board. And some days I walk by it and I don't even acknowledge it. I don't even hardly pay attention to what's on there. And other days as I'm unlocking my door, I read what's on there. Because the notes from the children from Club 316, the notes from the youth, the notes from the parents and the adults in the church, they mean so much. Those notes bring so much joy to my heart. And one of the notes in the corner of the dry erase board is a quote. My middle daughter, Tyne, has a favorite TV show. It used to be a sitcom that was regularly on, and of course now it's on Netflix. So she has, through the pandemic, through the social distancing, through time at home, has begun watching this show over and over and over. So if she is the first person to get to the remote in our household and the TV becomes turned on, that is typically what is playing in our house. And one of the characters in the very last episode said, "I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you actually left them." And she wrote that quote on my dry erase board last year when she first began watching this show. And I hadn't really given that quote a lot of thought until the other morning I was walking into work, unlocking my door, and I read those words. And I thought, we're all in strange times. Times are so much different right now. Temporarily, we're all hoping and praying, but they're different. But there are still good old days that we are experiencing, and life can still be joyful. And so, as she was watching the season finale, actually not the season finale, the overall finale of this show over the weekend, there was another quote that one of the characters had. And the quote said, "There's a lot of beauty in ordinary things." Isn't that kind of the point? And between these two quotes, I got to thinking, my weekend was filled with a lot of ordinary things. My weekend consisted of an outdoor movie here on the church lawn Friday night, where not only did we have a movie projected and playing, but we had children playing Follow the Leader. And I don't mean children that were 5. I mean children that were 14, playing Follow the Leader around and around in the churchyard as they marched and they skipped and they cartwheeled. And then Saturday morning we had the litter pickup, which for those of us who came, it could not have been a more beautiful morning. Crisp air, people down at the farmer's market, walking all around the square as we walked around and picked up litter. And it was such a joyful feeling to brighten our beautiful city. And afterwards, of course, my girls and I went and treated ourselves at the local bakery, because how many small communities such as ours have so many of the great benefits of a larger community with our universities and things like that, and a bakery where we picked up some special treats for ourselves. Saturday afternoon, the beautiful weather allowed for a lot of outdoor time, where I planted and dug in the dirt and got my dirt therapy, as I call it, and enjoyed fall flowers. And the children, my girls were outdoors with the neighbor kids. Our neighbors, my neighbors and I all kind of have this lovely little agreement where we don't allow the children to play indoors together due to the risk of cross-contamination of germs right now, but they play outside. So they sat on the driveway and played board games. And then Saturday night, we had a fire pit and the laughter, just the constant laughter of these children as I sat by that fire in my lawn chair by myself, watching the flames and hearing the laughter and the crickets. The smell and the feel of the gorgeous, crisp fall air. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a summertime and sunshine kind of girl, but the crisp air of fall and the smells is just beautiful. So I hope that each of you, though our times are crazy right now, though sometimes it might be very trying, it might be very difficult, there's a lot of beauty in ordinary things. I hope you are finding the beauty in ordinary things. I hope you are sharing that beauty with your friends, with your family, reaching out to those that you may not get to see often right now, and letting them know that they bring that beauty into your life. My prayer is that even though times may be different, even though currently the little things might not be what we're accustomed to them typically being, there is beauty. That's kind of the point. Enjoy the good old days while you are in them before you actually leave them. My prayer is that you will find beauty in each of the ordinary things that happen to you every day through this next week. That you are able to find that, treasure it, and enjoy it, and share it with others. Have a blessed week, friends.